Pastor Connor, he points out God didn't wait for us to get our act together to be perfect or even to start looking for him. He came to us just as we are in all our messiness.
That's amazing to think about,
Yeah.
that this divine love met us right where we were.
And, Pastor Connor brings up something that I think a lot of people can relate to, this feeling of not being truly loved, really loved by the people around us, like our parents, our partners, our friends. Those relationships can be tough, and they can sometimes leave us feeling like we're not enough, like we're not loved for who we are.
Yeah, we all crave that deep acceptance, that unconditional love. It's like a basic human need.
And he contrasts that with God's love, which is always there, always constant. He even brings in this interesting perspective from, NKSS therapy. It's like 4 signs, 4 indicators of what true love really looks like. And he applies it to how God loves us. It really makes you think.
Okay, so let's break that down. What are those 4 signs? What makes love real love?
The first one is, does the person, do they love themselves? And when it comes to God, Pastor Connor says it beautifully, God is love. It's not just something he has. It's like, it's his very essence, who he is at the deepest level.
That's a powerful idea.
Mhm.
It means love isn't something outside of him. It flows from within, from the core of his being.
Right. And the second sign is, do they love you just as you are, flaws and all? And he points us to Romans 5:8. It's like a cornerstone verse. It says, Christ died for us while we were still sinners. God didn't wait for us to clean up our act before he loved us. That's radical, right?
It's so freeing to realize we don't have to pretend, to put on a mask, to be accepted by God. He loves the real us.
Exactly. The third sign is, do they want what's best for you? And Pastor Connor connects this to John 10, where Jesus says, he came so we could have life, and not just any life, but a full, abundant life. God always wants what's truly good for us, what will help us thrive.
He's not holding out on us.
Yeah.
He's not trying to keep good things from us. He wants us to flourish.
Yeah. And the last sign, the fourth one, is, do they fight for the relationship? And you see this so clearly in John 3:16 itself. God gave his only son. It's the ultimate sacrifice, the most powerful act of love imaginable, all to reconnect us to him.
Wow. When you look at those 4 signs and how they show us God's love, it really hits you how real, how tangible, how active his love is. It's not just a feeling. It's something he does, something he demonstrates.
You got it. And that leads us into the next thing Pastor Connor talks about, the perfection of God's love.